Hola amigos, today's video we're going to go over what it's like to live in Miami. I have lived in Miami for a few years now, and I can give you the lowdown and the pros and cons of what it's actually like to live in the city versus visiting the city. So we have a few different topics we're going to cover, and that's going to be separated into a few sections. So I'm going to go over like money, rent, cost of living, parts of town, stuff like that. Then we're going to go over dating, what it's like to be in the dating pool in Miami, of course, so popular topic. Also, I'm going to go over nightlife, which is one of the main things in Miami. Also, I'm going to go over what parts of the beach, all up and down South Florida, including the Keys. I'm going to give you the lowdown on that, and also the weather and just overall living conditions for Miami. So stay tuned. Please remember, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will make some more videos.
And here is a photo of me doing a black backflip, obviously, off a lifeguard tower on South Beach around 10th Street. So it's a famous lifeguard tower. Here I am. This is South Point Park, which I mentioned in the video. They have these calisthenics areas all around them. Pretty cool to work out and get a stretch.
Okay, first topic we're going to cover is money, rent / cost of living. So, of course, Miami is a very popular destination. The weather is great, and their scenery is great, and there's a lot of jobs. So the economy is booming, and also there's no COVID restrictions like other states. So we're just going to cover that, what the current situation is in Miami. And that's pretty much, I have lived in different parts of town. I've lived on South Beach, Sunny Isles, and North Miami Beach. I do like to stay by the beach because I like to be by the water and feel the sand on my feet. And I believe that living by the ocean is definitely healthier.
I do like to ride my motorcycle. I have a MV Agusta Brutale 1090. This is me and my Peruvian girl that I dated, Jackie, probably around 40th Street near the Fontainebleau Hotel on the beach.
So when I first moved to Miami, I actually got a sublease place at the Waverly on South Beach, and I just negotiated with a girl that wanted to go out of town, and I stayed there for 6 months, furnished room on the 8th floor overlooking the Biscayne Bay downtown area. So it was on the back of the island on South Beach, and I paid about $1,500. Of course, I did have a roommate. It was a 2-2 apartment at the Waverly with tons of amenities, a pool, a gym, everything like that, walking distance to Whole Foods, grocery store, stuff like that. So that's definitely what I needed. Again, I don't think you're gonna find that kind of a deal now because the rent prices are very expensive in Miami. Everybody is moving to Miami. So it's gonna be pretty hard to find that. I think if you wanna live by yourself to get a decent place, if you wanna be close to the center of the action, whether it's downtown, Brickell, South Beach, North Beach, something like that, you're probably going to be in the area of about 2,000, and you probably might not even find something like that. You might be a basic apartment with no amenities. So just keep that in mind. Rent is pretty expensive. So cost of living here has gone up. Of course, since the pandemic, everybody's moved into the South, out of the liberal states into Florida, Texas, stuff like that. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about moving here.
Here is another photo of me on South Point Park and also Muscle Beach, my favorite area to work out, the calisthenics park. This is a really good area to check out. It's near 8th Street on Ocean Drive.
If you want to stay close to the action, there's Edgewater, which is near downtown, Brickell, which is pretty much the financial district, all the tall buildings, that's where all the skyscrapers are. I don't like that part of town. There is a lot of people that live there, but it is pretty expensive and it's hard to get in and out of there because there's so much congestion and traffic. You're probably not going to have very good parking, or you're going to pay for parking if you have an apartment there. So again, I stayed on South Beach, Sunny Isles, and North Beach. All those places are pretty cool. South Beach nowadays is getting kind of crazy, especially since COVID. Everybody's moving there. There's a lot of crime, so I would just be wary of that. It kind of depends upon what you want to do. But if you want to live by the beach, I think that North Beach, right by 79th Street, is a great area. There's tons of apartments there. You're by the water. It's a nice local area, not too touristy, and you still get the great beaches and grocery stores, and everything's pretty close to there. So I also liked Sunny Isles. That's where a little bit north of Miami. It's in North Miami pretty much on Collins. I lived there for a few months in an apartment that I could actually walk across the street to the beach. It was pretty nice. Just to be able to walk to the beach is an excellent thing. I paid about $1,700 or $1,800 for that apartment for the few months that I lived there. I just stayed there for a few months in November of last year. So again, Sunny Isles is one of my favorite places. It's very upscale. That's where the Trump Tower is. That's where the new Ocean Grand Tower is. Everything is there. There's a lot of grocery stores. It's more of a Russian type area. A lot of Russian people there actually. So again, Miami is mainly, I would say, Hispanic. So you're gonna have a lot of Venezuelans, Cubans, Colombians.
And this is the area, Wynwood, which I mentioned, which is the art district. This is me and my buddy from Belgrade, Serbia, from Europe. He came to visit me a while back, and this is near the art district. Again, here is another photo shoot I did in Wynwood area. Definitely a really cool area. Although Alec Monopoly has a lot of paintings there. He's a world famous graffiti artist, so go check out Wynwood.
And being a single guy, I have the authority to talk about dating because I have done some dating in Miami. Now, there's a lot of beautiful women here. I like the Latinas. I like the Hispanic women. Those are my favorite. So I have mainly dated those in Miami. Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Peru. I've dated them all. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, Miami is a big dating pool. Everybody here is single. The dating scene can be definitely hard if you are trying to find a steady girlfriend because all the girls here, or most of the girls here, I'm not gonna say all, but I have dated a few really good girls, are looking for relationships and willing to settle down. But a lot of the girls here do want a sugar daddy. They want to be taken care of. They don't want to have to work. That is all true. So you have to really be here to actually see it. But once you come here for a little while and you start dating a few different girls, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about here. So just be wary that if you're, are just a normal guy and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you might be caught into a trap going out with a girl because it's very expensive to go out here. It's not cheap. You're going to spend at least $150 to $200 just going to a restaurant or a bar. If you go to a nightclub, I advise just stay away because that's very expensive. I'll talk about that in another section.
And here we got a couple of photos of me and Jackie exactly a year ago around this time, November of 2020, on the beach of Sunny Isles, right down the road from where I rented an apartment for a few months. Me and Jackie did a little photo shoot on the beach, and here she is in her little outfit bikini by the water. Good times. This is again a year ago, November of 2020.
Okay, let's talk about the nightlife in Miami. So of course, Miami is known as a big entertainment hub. There's South Beach, there's Wynwood, there's Brickell. All these places have great places to go out. They have their own set of nightlife, and just be careful because all these places can be money traps. It is very expensive if you're just going out alone. I used to go to Mango's on Ocean Drive before the pandemic. Again, now it was closed for a while, but I think it's back open, but I'm not sure if it's the same because Ocean Drive, they have blocked it off and it's gotten kind of crime ridden there. So there's a lot of crime there. I kind of just stayed away from there after the pandemic because you never know what you're gonna get. There's shootings, there's stabbings, there's just crime. It wasn't what it was like before the pandemic, but again, Mango's was one of my go-to places if I went out alone. I did do security at Live nightclub, so I know the lowdown of this, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, you will have to get a table in there now, do VIP service if you want to have a good time, because going in their general admission, you'll be standing up. All the girls there are gonna be trying to get on tables, and you're just gonna have a really good time. I'm sorry, you're gonna have a really hard time if you go to one of these big nightclubs like Story, 11, or Live. Just general admission, just walking in there, you're gonna spend a lot of money still. So it's better to go with a group and actually just spend the money and get a table VIP service.
And a really cool place that everyone should check out is the Guitar Hotel, the Hard Rock Guitar Hotel. It's a little bit north near Davie, Hollywood area. Definitely go check it out. They have a pool party. It's called Dare. Definitely go check it out. Nightclub, pool party at the casino.
So like I mentioned before, I did do security at Live, and some insider information is that some of the girls there are paid to be there. They are paid to fill up the clubs. There's tons of promoters in Miami. I was actually a promoter too. If you do go to Miami and want to live there and don't know people, a great thing to do if you're a single guy, is to be a nightclub promoter, in which you just go network with girls and try to get them to come with you to a nightclub. It's usually free to get in some of these nightclubs, and it's pretty easy. There's a lot of competition because there's so many promoters, but if you get under a guy that can show you the ropes, like how to walk the beach and talk to the girls, and you actually have a decent nightclub to promote, it can be very good. And of course, once you get girls in, you get in for free and you drink for free, so you're saving money. That's kind of what I did in Miami. Is I did security, which was a little bit different than promoting, definitely a lot different than promoting, but I did security, so I would get in the club for free. I could, hang out and see what was happening, but I was, of course, working. Very stressful job, security at a busy nightclub. But also being a promoter is a great thing to actually get out there and network and make you talk to girls. So just some advice.
Here's a shot of me. I believe this was Hollywood Beach. Shot of me in the water.
Okay, we'll talk about the different areas and the beaches. Of course, South Beach is what Miami is known for. There's other parts of South Florida too. All up down the coast is beaches. There are great areas all the way up to West Palm Beach and beyond, really. But South Florida is considered West Palm Beach and below down to the Keys. The Keys are great. That's a good weekend trip to go down there, get on a boat, go to some of the sandbars. Like on the holidays, they're always packed out, tons of boats, tons of people just hanging out. So the Keys is definitely good when you're in Marathon. Also, of course, you have the world famous Key West, which is all the way down to the tip. Pretty good tourist destination. But I like to stay up near Key Largo, and Marathon and Isla Morada is to where I used to stay in the Keys. Also, so South Beach is definitely the hub. That's where all the tourists go to. But there's also other areas such as North Beach. That's a great area that I live by, like I said, mentioned before, on 79th Street. It's just a really good local place and chill spot on the beach, clean. Also, you have Sunny Isles, which is a little bit north, but it's still very nice beach, clean beach and stuff like that. And of course, you have Fort Lauderdale, Delray Beach, Boca Raton, Pompano. All of these areas are great. I would highly recommend, if you stay in Florida or South Florida, like in the Miami area, for a long time, to check out all these areas.
This is a photo of me on a TV show called Gravesend. It's going to be coming out soon. It's season 2 on Amazon Prime. I did a stunt fight against William DeMeo, so go check it out, Amazon Prime season 2. Here I am. This is, I believe, earlier in the pandemic. I believe around May or June of 2020, when me and my dad took a sailboat up the Intercoastal Waterway up to St. Augustine. So that very nice trip.
Next topic, we're going to talk about the weather. Of course, Miami is known as a sunny place for shady people, so it is pretty sunny and good warm weather year round. You'll have a few days where you get cold weather, but it's not really that bad. There is a lot of rain. The storms kind of come in and out. It doesn't really rain the entire day. It just kind of rains for like 20-30 minutes, and then it goes away and the sun comes out. So thunderstorms kind of is different than other parts in the country where it would rain all day. But here it just kind of rains and then it goes away in Florida. So the thunderstorms come in and then they leave. And that's going to wrap up today's video on living in Miami. Again, if you're new, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any questions, I will make more videos of different cities that I have lived in, such as Atlanta, Los Angeles, and I'll probably even do Australia as well, since I lived there for a brief amount of time. But again, thank you for watching and have a nice day.